We the best. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. Down in Miami, where warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, that Apple Man, out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spread out with it. Say you need I said I
If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
It's what I does. I get money, AK, I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, get you like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. You gotta be big. Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it. Hit them too. The brother get stupid. Money that come, running like water. Mommy so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of the fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one pause it. I run in,
'Cause we
strip routes,
taking
follow.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
Back when you see, better duck like the Mac got an ease pass. What? I don't give a fuck, I'll run these streets. Y'all talk that, I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm man trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
If you
free.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough. Said we taking over. Listen.
Birdman dad, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? And with some that paper long, been a G in the game, now my
Me beats, I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your one city at a time.
busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
You know, putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
You know, he's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win, it's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Terrence Jones, and it's Kelly in at the 1 spot. Teague drives in, drops it in from 11 feet.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Cleveland.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Here's Teague. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Millsap misses. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Screen by Jones. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Ross with a wide open look. The good-looking shot from the wing. Ross has got his first points in this one.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And Teague, here we go. Horford. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Now here's Freak. coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. That is good. Kelly's got 8 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Millsap a screen, passes it to Kilpatrick. Outside Millsap. Baseline try, and that one goes long. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kelly kicks to Ross. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Teague. Shoots. And it's Millsap. That time on the assist by Teague.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Freak with it. He's got 8. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
T kicks to Horford. The dish now to Bazemore. Here's Kilpatrick. DeRozan defending. Now the feed to Bazemore. He kicks to Horford. Here's Teague. And the shot falls short this time. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Charlotte Hornets.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, in steals, and defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking second in the league in blocks per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Schroeder. DeRozan defending. The 3 from Sefolosha. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Lowry dishes to Kelly. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Biyombo, the pass to Patterson. Lowry kicks to Kelly. Pass to DeRozan. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. And another basket for Toronto. 8 seconds left in the first. Schroeder kicks to Scott. Drains it from beyond the arc. Scott's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much.
Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about what the fans mean to him.
They mean everything, you know. I think I just...
Clark, you're an FOF, aren't you? For Atlanta. And the Raptors making a change here. The Hawks trail by 3. We've got Teague. Mike Scott out there with Humphries. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Teague. Here's Scott. Joseph with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Jones, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
There's the pick. And Teague, here we go. Scott's it to Bazemore. Teague against Jones. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He ended up with 44 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Patterson comes in for Jones. And it's DeRozan in for Joseph. Kelly kicks to Powell. They set the screen, and they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Look at Toronto. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks, they find themselves in 4th place.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
Now here's Freak. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Shot by Kelly, no good. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kilpatrick passes to Teague. Wants to get it to Humphries and does.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Powell. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Atlanta on D, trailing by 5. And that one's good. Kelly.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pick by Humphries. Lowry against T. All sorts of time. Humphries, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
Here's Kilpatrick. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Humphries.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Cephalosha. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beat. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And we're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones. And it's Kelly in at the point. Here's Horford, and Jones sends it back. Kelly dishes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Kelly. From beyond the arc, that's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. And he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Teague drives in. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Ross on the wing. Screen by Jones. Ross kicks to Kelly. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on
the Raptors
are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And the Hawks with possession here. They're scoreless since the first half. Teague the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Back to Teague. And it's blocked by DeRozan. Ross dishes to Jones. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah. And when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now, here's Millsap. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Nice job coming off that screen. Bazemore's got 9 points.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Kelly, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He has 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Biyombo is checked in for the Raptors. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Schroeder. He's had. Some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Millsap.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And again, no good by Toronto. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hardaway from outside. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Horford's shot is good.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Shot by Kelly, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. For Atlanta, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Millsap.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Ross. He has 7. Tries a 3, and that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Kelly. Kelly's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Kelly. Horford the pass to Schroeder. Another shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Patterson, he's checked in for Jones. DeRozan comes in for Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. Lowry dishes to Kelly. One second left. Oh, and the buzzer.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Cephalosha is out there with Scott. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Humphries in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here is Humphries. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. From 12 feet out. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors leading by 11. 4-on-3 break. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for Toronto.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Dishes to Humphries. There's a screen. Feeds to Cephalosha. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Schroeder passes to Humphries. Now here's Schroeder. Picked by Humphries. Schroeder kicks to Humphries. Here's Scott. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Patterson. Terrence Jones is checked in for Toronto. Freak comes in for Kyle Lowry. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Kelly. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Millsap attacking, and that one's good.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Jones. Kelly dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Kelly, and that one swishes right in. Kelly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Millsap misses. Toronto shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Frost, that's good.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Kelly. Rebound, Atlanta.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road game.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Biyombo, the pass to Powell. Now, Freak. This one for 3. That's good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And so Toronto takes this one.
Kyle, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.